Frank Fritz of American Pickers was not in the best condition in early 2020, both physically and with regards to his relationship with Mike Wolfe. But today, things seem to be looking up. The History Channel reality series premiered in 2010, and since then, Mike Wolfe and his rotating team of dealers, scrappers, historians, and treasure hunters have been discovering the many cool objects that pop up on American Pickers. It hasn't always just been Mike Wolfe leading the search, however, as Frank Fritz was originally an important part of the series. Fritz and Wolfe both starred in the series until the end of season 21, when Fritz left the show. While Danielle Colby manned the American Pickers stores in LeClaire, Iowa, and Nashville, Tennessee, the two antique picker pals traveled around America trying to outdo the other with their finds. For the longest time, Wolfe and Fritz appeared inseparable. They were a dynamic duo who helped each other as often as they butted heads, and even did the intro together. Sadly, Fritz's health took a turn for the worse around the same time he and Wolfe had a falling out. On July 14, 2022, a friend of Fritz found the 59-year-old man on the floor of his Iowa home showing signs of a stroke and quickly rushed him to a hospital. Fritz's friend called 911 before 11 a.m. with the message, "Via the Sun." His stroke saw Fritz placed under an emergency conservatorship by his longtime friend Chris Davis, and he was hospitalized for a month and then released to a nursing home for recovery. He did eventually return to his Iowa home but continued to experience medical problems. In the next few months after returning to his house, Fritz's caregivers had to frequently call 911 for emergencies. At one point, one of his caregivers called 911. A stroke is a dangerous medical event to experience, and it's good that Fritz is taking recovery at his own pace. Before Fritz suffered his stroke, he and Wolfe had a falling out that led to Fritz leaving American Pickers before season 22. In July 2021, the History Channel announced Fritz would not be returning to the show, with little explanation, via Yahoo. While the exact reason for the fallout was never revealed, comments by Wolfe and Colby indicated there were some personal issues. In an Instagram post, Colby said, "Whatever the exact problems Fritz had with Wolfe, they seem to be cleared up now, via QC Times." According to some secondhand sources, Wolfe and Fritz reunited on Memorial Day weekend in 2023, 3 years since the last time they saw one another. It was a tearful reunion with both men happy to see one another, as one onlooker said. There were apparently even some talks about Frank Fritz returning to American Pickers. It's been a long and trying journey for Frank Fritz in the 2020s, but it looks like he is working hard to improve his situation and succeeding at doing so.